doing something in consult with them is easier for you to create it. And it's easier for you to sell it because it's easier for you to communicate it to your clients. It might be difficult for you to develop it simply because it's something so different and something so new for you. But it's really worth thinking about how you can diversify in what you do, in where you are right now, and in how you help your clients. Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? So this month is all about business. And we've had in the Confident Practitioner Community, we had our conversations with our practitioners and not practitioners, marketing people mostly. There were a couple of practitioners in there. But now we're going to stick with that same theme, as you know, here on the podcast. And today I wanted to talk to you about how we can mix it up a little bit in practice. So when we first come out into practice, we have to make decisions, and generally we see clients one-to-one. We might want to look at using a program. We might want to look at using somebody else's program. So some system that somebody else has created within our practice to make life easier, because we do bloods and we upload the bloods and we weigh them and we do this and we do that and we follow their system. Or we might go into one-to-one practice, just seeing what walks through our doors. Generally what happens when we're qualified. Then after a little bit, something will happen. You might become a bit overwhelmed, or you might discover that you're not enjoying it. Maybe you're not getting on with it. Maybe you're a bit bored, whatever it is, and you need to shake it up a bit. And that's the point at which, you need to book in with me. But if you're not going to do that, you need to look at the systems that you have in practice. We've talked about that a couple of weeks ago. You need to look at your time. Talked about that last time. But what we really need to look at is how we can change things up, how we can have a package or a program, what we can develop within our practice to add more value for our clients, to maybe lessen the stress on us because we're able to hand out this additional value to our clients. So perhaps it is that you introduce some sort of a well health program for your clients and you're handing that out to them at the same time as seeing them. So you're not repeating yourself, because most programs are the content that we repeat over and over again. All right. It's just endless repetition. To sell your program to your client in clinic while they're sitting in front of you is, I have found, the easiest way to sell a program. I have not found selling programs to clients online to be the easiest way to go. When they're sitting in front of you, whether they be online, whether they be virtual platform, whether you're talking to them on Zoom or whatever it is, you're still connecting with them and you're still able to discuss with them the value of what you're giving them, of how it's going to help them to speed up their well health journey, which is generally what it's about. People want a magic wand, and there's no such thing as a magic wand in health, is there? They need to know all of the information, but we can't give it to them all in the appointment. That's just costing them too much money. Whereas if we have a program that we're selling them in addition to seeing them, then that will speed up their results because it's all the content. If you buy this program that is the price of 2 consults, you will be saving on 4 consults because it's 4 or 5 consults worth of content that we do between each session that I see you. So we're going to speed up the changes in your lifestyle. We're going to speed up the changes in the foods you eat. We're going to increase your capacity much faster than we would if we just had one-to-one appointments. is the way I always sell it, because there's your script. You're saying to them, do this on the side, do this with what we're doing, and we will speed up your progress. Because I'm not repeating myself. We will reduce the number of appointments you'll ultimately see me. And from your point of view, not only are you reducing the number of appointments that you'll actually see them, you might be, hopefully you really are, but you're giving them the content that you might have forgotten to tell them otherwise. You have someone with acne in and you're talking to them about all of the, their liver health and their diet and everything else. And you forget things, simple things perhaps with that client, and they leave and you smack your forehead. I forgot to tell them they should be changing their pillowcases and what laundry detergent do they use. Whereas if you had a program on the side that asked all these questions, that said to them, make sure you change your pillowcase every day, make sure you, whatever it is you want them to do, means that when they come back to you, they say, oh yeah, a lot of this stuff you actually said in the appointment. Or they come back to you and say, oh yeah, I didn't know that about the pillowcase. Thanks so much. Because what we're doing is we're adding value to our appointments. So there's not necessarily any specifics of how you have a program. So I had I consider to be famous Thursday weight loss program, right? It was Thursday weight loss because this one, because I do it late night Thursday, and late night Monday and late night Thursday was on for a while. Then late night Monday had to stop for some reason, and it went to a Thursday, and then it went back Monday and Thursday. I think it's probably sport or something on a Monday. I can't remember what it was. The Thursday clients just happened to be all wanting weight loss. And so I developed the Thursday weight loss program, and that they came to see me on a Thursday, or I would text them on a Thursday. So every Thursday I did weight loss with clients. Okay. Every Thursday. Obviously be different clients, but I'd spend the morning on texting with everybody who wasn't coming to see me. And then I would half an hour appointments with people, weighing and measuring them. But I charged them my first consult rate, because of course your first consult is more expensive than subsequent consults because you have more work to do at that first consult. And when we get our private health rebates back, if we haven't already got them back, by the time this is launched, then a person gets more back on their first appointment, on an initial appointment for health rebates. So we do a lot more work at that first appointment. But these people, I would be texting them. It was a text every Thursday. So I would text them like they'd be coming on the third Thursday of every month. And that's how we'd work it out. So sometimes there'd be a 4-week gap, sometimes there'd be a 3-week gap, whatever it was on the month. And I would see them on the Thursday, and they would pay me then the full amount. So my full consult rate. And that covered what I was doing in between. I sent them information in between. I would send them recipe, like once a month. Everybody got an email blast with new recipe, why we should be checking our blood sugars at the doctor. There'd just be an information package, sort of a general health email coming out once a month with other information. And I tended to turn it into a PDF so they could print it out if they wanted to. Remember, people got paper back then. It just happened, Thursday weight loss, because I had 3 people arrive and they all wanted weight loss. And it became logical to set up a program immediately and then to go, what am I going to do? And figure it out on the trot. They all wanted it because weight loss is ongoing, right? There's no one fix. You can't just do something for a short period of time. All the evidence for all of the weight, you could do any weight loss program you want. You just have to stick to it. Okay. So doing something in consult with them is easier for you to create it. And it's easier for you to sell it because it's easier for you to communicate it to your clients. It might be difficult for you to develop it. I can help you with that simply because it's something so different and something so new for you. But it's really worth thinking about how you can diversify in what you do, in where you are right now, and in how you help your clients. Because they want value. We want to give them value. There is this cost of living crisis that the media are loving to bang on about right now. But we're all skint all the time. No one is never not skint. So I don't know, I'm always like, hand up for more money. Thank you very much. No, nobody's giving it to me. Oh gosh, I'll have to make it myself then. That is the way of the world. There will always be fluctuations. And I have managed, this will be my 3rd or 4th fluctuation now. And it's just the way it is. People think about their health and they want to do something about their health. This is the right place to be and you can do the job. We just need to give more value. And sometimes that is a program within what we do to give more information in a different way. Okay. It's not about going, you're never going to see me and this is the program. It's about you're seeing me. I am your answer to your problem. It's as simple as that. But this is additional to that. So I'm able to charge you a little bit more for that, or I'm able to not see you as many times, but charge you more at those consults, or this is what I sell you at the end of seeing you so that you remain well. You just have to think, how is my client base with their problem? What is it they need ongoing? So it might be if you see skin clients, you use a particular skin product, so that particular skin product, you have ongoing sales. And there you've solved their eating issues, their gut issues, whatever it is, but you're selling an ongoing product that somebody else made and reaping the rewards. What is it that you're going to bring into your business to change it up a little bit, to do things a little bit differently, to shake it up and make yourself feel good in what you do? So have a think. Is that homework? Been handing out homework lately. But really think about it. What can you additionally add into your business to support your business, and just shake it up and change it up a little bit? So if you've enjoyed today and you've made it all the way to the end, don't forget, I'd love a review from you. Just scroll down, give me the 5 stars and say how much you love me, because I do love you and I love the fact that you're listening in and connecting with me. And if you want to email me, if you want to ask me any questions, it's Geraldine at mentoringwithgeraldine.biz, and I'd love to catch up with you soon. Cheers, everyone. See ya. Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.